Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5. Starting at number 5. Pequeño plus or minus o aspecto blanco. If you're only keeping a small succulent on your desk, it really doesn't need much in the way of extra light. That goes for other similarly small, but pleasant to have around plants. This LED from Aspect sits at the end of an attractive 15-foot, fabric-wrapped cord. It puts out enough light coverage to nurture one or maybe a few small plants without spilling photons everywhere. The bulb isn't very powerful, but it does have a suggested lifespan of around 90,000 hours, which means it can last well over a decade with regular use before you need to replace it. No todas las luces se creen iguales. El aspecto es una luz LED de crecimiento de lujo de primera clase de Z plus o minus eta para mostrar las plantas. A la vez que promueve el crecimiento de las plantas y la floración superscript 3n. El aspecto es más que una cara bonita. Te permite cultivar miles de variedades de plantas, desde azafra en o café copyright hasta abedul blanco de papel. La alecia superscript 3n es tuya. Esa que elige tu planta favorita. Ahora crece. Coming at number 4. LED crece luz. Every indoor gardening space looks different. Maybe you have tons of room for serious fixtures and long tables. Or, maybe you're trying to make your plants work in a closet. Our pick for the best LED grow lights for vegetables, from UPDAY can help make it happen. There are more than 200 high-intensity LEDs on board, which churn out tons of light. In fact, it can be too bright to look at if you stare directly into it. LED de espectro completo, utiliza nuevos LED de espectro completo. Las luces LED de crecimiento de 1000W utilizan 200 LEDs de espectro completo. Estos últimos LED actualizados tienen un espectro de luz solar completo y producen un 20% más alto que la luz amarilla. Los LED de espectro completo incluyen espectros rojo, amarillo y azul que van desde 380 nanometers a 780 nanometers. Están optimizados para todas las etapas de crecimiento de la planta. Ángulo de iluminación superscript 3n adjustable. El nuevo de Z plus or minus o de luz LED permite una inclinación superscript 3n de 30 grados hacia arriba, o hacia abajo. Esto puede aumentar el área de irradiación superscript 3n hasta un 60% y reducir el número de accesorios de luz de crecimiento requeridos. La inclinación superscript 3n hacia abajo concentra la luz de crecimiento hacia la parte inferior de la planta. Y aumenta el número de capullos. At number 3. HitLights Luces LED. You don't always need a full-on sun replacement inside your home to help your plants grow. These simple strips from HitLights have 48 LEDs each and are easy to install pretty much anywhere. The assembly process requires little more than 3 screws. Because of their small size, the strips consume an extremely small amount of electricity while still putting out enough shine to sustain small, and even medium indoor plants. Because the lights are compact, they're not good for covering large areas or sustaining light-hungry plants that require heavy sessions in the sun. But they draw power from USB, so it's a simple solution to keep on a desk and nurture a plant that might otherwise suffer under the drab fluorescence of an office. De Z plus or minus o de espectro completo, las tiras de luz LED HitLights esta, en equipadas con 96 luces LED de alta calidad, similares a la luz solar natural, que pueden promover eficazmente el crecimiento saludable de varias plantas de interior. Number 2 of my list. Enlfjoss JC Series. If you have a big growing area or particularly light-hungry plants, you don't want to have to piece together your illumination with little tiny panels. This array from Enlfjoss is nearly 4 feet long and 3 feet wide when completely assembled. It has more than 2,500 individual LEDs on board split between sun-simulating white and infrared. Despite all those lamps, this model has an aluminum plate for cooling rather than a loud fan, which makes it worthy of commercial illumination, but suitable for your house. It promises a lifespan of around 50,000 hours, so it will last several seasons, though that's not quite as long as some other models. €1 LED Rojo. Y Blanco de alta eficiencia Euro la potencia real de la luz de la planta ESD 640W, K equivale a 2000 WHPS de potencia. El número de perlas de la lámpara ESD 2560 LED Blanco plus 80 LED Rojos, un total de 2640 perlas de la lámpara. Crecimiento interior LED de espectro completo. La fuente de luz roja de 660 to 665 nanometers Y. Las cuentas de luz blanca de 4000 K son infinitamente cerca de la luz natural. KES ma, es adecuado para las diversas etapas de crecimiento de las plantas. Las plantas pueden responder rápidamente de semilla a flor, y mejorar el rendimiento y la calidad del cultivo. La longitud y el ancho de la luz de la planta es de 45, 3 by 43, 3 inches. And number 1. Unit Farm LED Luz. You may not need a huge light array now, but you might want to grow your indoor garden down the road. If that's the case, you want a system that's easy to expand while giving you the same color, quality, and amount of light. These are the best full-spectrum LED grow lights you'll find. These panels from Unit Farm come in a variety of power levels from 60 watts all the way up to 360 watts. The smallest model has 184 LEDs, while the largest and most powerful goes up to almost 1,000. Each light has an estimated lifespan of around 100,000 hours, so they will keep pumping out photons for many seasons. Because the LEDs are high quality, they'll last longer, but they're also more efficient, which leads to less overall electricity usage down the road, even if you're trying to get those tomatoes just right. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.